Here they are. It's Pomhorse versus Mundungu. Here's the matches they played. They both won their previous match. We're moving on to the adventures of Pinocchio.
We didn't even have to go that fast, but when you said, "Oh, we gotta hurry," I was like, "Okay, we are hurrying."
I knew immediately what was happening. So, while the players do eventually actually start the race, I can just tell you real quick. Mundungu's been around forever, since the first one. Pretty sure. We could have taken a moment to maybe double check on the player card. Pomhorse is new, so this is the veteranist of the veterans and the newest of the new. In of all things, the Adventures of Pinocchio for the Game Boy, which is I don't know who dug deep to find this one in the annals of Mystery Tournament history, but
This is an unreleased game.
wow.
That's how deep we have had to dig for this.
Yeah, congrats to the person who found this one. I'm in charge, not in charge. I vaguely assist with the curation of the list of games for the Big 20 race, 20 NES games. Everyone plays them, and they play them for like 5 weeks. You know, like everyone's gonna live with these games for a while, so you don't want to give them a bad one. And we recently found like a prototype game that has like one speed run on SRL.com, and it's like, how does this happen? So it's isometric. It's a solstice like.
Yeah, that's what everyone thinks about these isometric jump and run type of games. But it's pretty simple. You're Pinocchio, not the Disney kind. You start somewhere and you try to get to the arrow. So like it's on the right side on both levels right now. Like on the southwest side, southeast
Right
side. Isometric is always a bit weird.
Yeah, everyone's like some games will give you the option of making up, move your character this way. I should use a different arrow than green here, or up this way, right? Everyone's brain sees it differently.
Or just up between.
Yeah. Or some Marble Madness lets you choose between a 45 or 90 degree orientation.
And there's Qbert for the NES, which lets you select which direction is up, basically.
Yeah. So I say solstice-like, but really there was kind of like a whole pretty big genre of isometric explory sort of games that I just was not a part of until I was introduced specifically to Solstice. We're in the wood, in case anyone was wondering.
So
bonus time, I think, does not matter.
Yeah, it's just a bonus. You don't lose a life when it hits 0 or anything. Chad is talking how this was reskinned as an Ottifanten games. Do you know what Ottifanten are?
No.
Yeah, there was no chance you would. There's a German comedian called Otto. And he had a cartoon where he voiced the baby. And that was called...
of course, is in the cartoon.
Ottifanten. Yeah, it was the main character.
And then they turned that into a licensed game.
Apparently, it's very much like Geheimnis der Happy Hippo Insel. A very
I
German
do know
thing.
Happy Hippo. We had that in a Mystery Tournament match. Mundungu with the lead. I'm pretty sure I saw this platform.
It says room
being
7.
used.
We have the room count.
Pomhorse has pushed it over.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Thinking about jumping.
I'm surprised that worked. So this like little Red Riding Hood thing, it's gonna chase you when it can reach you, and it's fast. You better have some kind of strategy.
You better be able to stand on the sofa that the dog can't jump up on.
Yeah.
This is a game that allows you to, like, you can just kind of do it, you know? Like, maybe if you're standing right on the edge here, maybe you can just jump right to the arrow.
Maybe.
It's kind of unclear.
Oh, close one.
And if it is possible, the game will let you, right? So, like, there's a certain amount of sussing out just what you are capable of with these jumps in this game.
My favorite part is that we're in the wood. Just one of them.
Yeah. Mundungu struggling with sort of hit detection on this platform.
Almost kind of like catching up. Has beaten 7, which took both of them a while.
Wait, oh, you don't move with the platform. That's what's going on. Mundungu has to do this, like, move with it sort of thing. Well, never mind. So screw
Whoa.
that. I'm just going to jump immediately.
That was crazy. Pomhorse is doing well on seeing, like, oh, this is a platform I gotta be moving around. Oh,
Yeah,
but then...
oh, the isometric angle, I'm sure, just totally messed with their jump.
I think you want to move it here. And then all you have to do... Okay, let me use a different color. Do like a jump here. Oh.
That's true. Here's a question. Can you strafe run in this game? You know what I mean? Like, are you getting double move if you move in the cardinal directions?
Maybe.
It does seem like you move quite a bit faster when you're moving along the diagonal. But, like, how are they achieving that effect? Are they just, like, arbitrarily, is it 3 pixels per frame this way and 2 pixels per frame that way? And, like, does the math work out? I'm saying there's probably a faster way to jump.
Maybe.
One or the other.
And that could, like, break a lot of levels.
Yeah.
But this is too high. This is 3 high. So we need this 1 high platform over there.
Nice. Okay.
There, and then there, and then there. And then there, and then there. What a mess.
Or
no.
you get it close enough,
No.
right? Somewhere there.
Oh, okay, yeah, that could
go,
work.
right?
You're right. I thought you were gonna suggest like jumping up on this platform, but no, that's not gonna work.
Right. Well, yeah. The only reason you know that that platform is 4 high is because you can see it bonk exactly on this part of this stack. And if it didn't do that, it would be a nightmare.
Yeah. Mundungu is not gonna try your crazy skip.
My corner cutting. Pomhorse is gonna... Oh, misses the jump. So these levels, they're single screen, but like sometimes it kind of takes a while to get into position and try the jump. Well, that was some wild movement from Pomhorse.
Yes, sometimes it's a little weird. You're not even sure where you are.
Yeah. You kind of just like stop and just like let him land and be like, where am I?
Mundungu tried to jump like on this platform in this direction, but really it's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is 3 high and like on this maybe like sharing a corner, right?
I don't know. Maybe. I think there's literally infinite possibilities, right? It could just be like one closer and one higher, or one further and one lower.
Isometric.
Mundungu found it. Pomhorse on 12. The level is just about... Oh, you use the ghost to get in the way of the guy? I don't know, you just run. I don't know.
Hey, you just run.
Okay.
Just get out of there.
A lunger flashbacks. Yeah, it's a classic isometric game problem. Sometimes they let you spin the camera, and then you're just like spending the whole game spinning the camera to try to keep these objects relative position in your brain.
There's a Roller Coaster Tycoon which also has it.
Ugh.
You can only rotate the whole thing.
Mundungu read this motion, and it's not.
I mean, who knows where it is, right? I assume we jump here, and then there, and then...
This block is actually, it's about here, and it's 23 squares up in the air.
Yeah. Maybe we jump up here? I mean, where are we even trying to get here?
I don't know.
But also, I don't think this game
you just do the natural thing. You just jump this way, and then it disappears, so you gotta jump this way after.
And I assume this one is gonna move. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
You do move with
nice
the platform.
To get onto. Yeah. What's
up?
With
Pomhorse is here.
Got a race.
Almost doing well to keep up with Mundungu. We saw it on the racer card for like 3 seconds. Mundungu has a lot of races.
Yeah, a lot of races. A couple of top 8 stars, I think.
Oh wow, and Mundungu
Mostly
is...
from...
Wait. Mundungu has joined every single MT. That's how many races he's got.
Yeah. One of, I think only 2 people
Yeah.
to have that distinction.
So,
Mundungus jumps off this final platform, not coming in. Pomhorse as well, failing their first one. I don't know. It feels like the platform stops about there. Nope, I was off by 1. But then once it does, you just hold down right and jump, no?
and
Maybe
you
wiggle right a little bit.
and you're kind of hoping you're on the right X, you know,
Yeah.
like in this direction.
Yeah, Blade Twin Swords knows the other is 90. The only 2 left. What is this, what's this guy?
I don't know. It was no longer on Mundungu's screen at the end, so one thing
I
happened
did notice
with
that.
it.
That's weird. We got some rocks. This thing's going back and forth, so it must be dealt with in some way.
Probably the ghost, maybe?
Mundungu moved here to try to lure it into some kind of collision or something. Well, is that a button?
What?
Like
What the hell
slightly
happened?
round mouth. Oh, Mundungu didn't want to try that jump.
Huh?
I think you can like curl around, right?
Yeah,
I think
maybe,
it's on
but
top.
there was like a button here and he jumped on top and then it disappeared and nothing else happened.
Oh, what a game!
Can we
Gotta be
just
ready
jump
for
here,
any
maybe?
mystery tournament. Pomhorse is trying to do a 2-tile gap across these spikes,
What?
and I guess that's the easiest jump compared
What?
to like this thing.
Oh, it's a platform you pick up, and you can create it
Solstice.
underneath you.
Very solstice.
And he tried to do it here and then jumped to the finish. Like even drawing
What?
the arrow makes it look weird.
What?
Oh, it worked!
He did it! I was like, that's the weirdest idea. Why would you possibly think that that could ever... And then I didn't even get to even start the thought into words process because the level was over. Because it was actually genius.
You're saying it reminds them of the Game Boy D-Mouse. What's with all the German games?
So you just dodged the spikes here.
Or you jump over it if you want to look really cool.
I guess. You do have more space. Like the spikes come further towards you than they go farther away from you.
Pomhorse is not collecting the platform.
But yeah, right. Now we know what that is.
Which I guess you don't... No, you do have to. There's no, like, one-tile path from the finish
Yeah.
or to the finish.
All of the jumps are hard. These are like 1x2s. That's 2.
Yeah.
They might be possible, but Pomhorse has put a lot of attempts into them at this point.
Does the paceman tell them? Let's see.
This is obviously a really old flashback game, so the paceman is going to be
No,
very old
no, there's
and
a
very
new-
bare bones.
ID made new pacemans for a lot of these games, and this one has a new paceman
Hmm.
as well. You can pick up blocks that have a black dot in the middle, says the paceman.
That's what that is, sort of. I mean,
Hey, it's a block with a black
Yeah.
dot in the middle.
that's what that is. It's something with a black dot in the middle. The things that make it block-like, you know, are hidden by spikes. A little bit unfortunate as this to be your introduction to the thing. Mundungu's been struggling with a moving platform jump for a while now. What? Yeah, I agree. These platforms are jank. Oh no!
Oh my god.
These platforms are jank, so if you spend as little time on them as possible, you get to just sort of just move across. We got the clear. Pomhorse on the next level.
Pomhorse needs to realize this is a button.
Yeah.
I mean,
it
it's like...
certainly blends in with everything.
It's certainly something, right? Because you can go up here. Alright. That's good.
Oh, this thing slides. Mundungu pushes it all the way off, and I wonder if maybe it was supposed to sit like a diving board. I don't know. There's a puzzle to be done here.
I don't think Pomhorse knows about the picking up the platform.
Did they just do a cool jump? I mean, they did what I thought you could do, is just fall to the exit. So here we are. That we're pretty close. 19 to 23. Oh, there's more rooms than I thought. Mundungu's done well. But even if Pomhorse were to catch up and be on the same room or whatever, that's really key knowledge to know that you can. There's this whole mechanic to make platforms. Mundungu rides across. One spike jumps.
Oh my god, there's two little Red Riding Hoods. Oh, you can just bait them around.
They're coming. Oh, easy. Pomhorse needs to... Oh, is not going to wait for this ghost. He's going to jump over the spikes. Instead jumps into the spikes. That happens sometimes. Are these spikes taller than other spikes? I can't
think so.
Alright. Gets the jump. Oh, no. Oh, what a jump over the spikes.
Wow.
Mundungu. Oh, someone's coming. Oh, okay. I thought you were totally going to just die in 2 seconds because this is...
I saw that there was an arrow there. It was kind of obscured by the wall, I guess.
Had to be somewhere. So here's a very clearly... It's a block like the other blocks, but it's different, right? Like, this feels like this should have been the tutorial. Now, Solstice lets you jump out into the world and then put a block down under you, and then you can jump off of it before it falls. And it's even like, that's how you play the game. Like, it's intended. What's probably not intended is that you jump off of it, but press B as well so that you pick it up, Half-Life style.
Oh, you can just surf, prop surf?
Yeah. So I personally would be thinking a lot about shenanigans like that. Oh, that's a pushable block? Why is that pushable?
Who knows?
Oh, because you're supposed to put the... Yeah, you're supposed to come in on the side like that.
Makes a lot of sense. Oh, but maybe don't push it that far? Maybe you can jump to the finish now?
You probably could.
I mean, it's the only thing to try here.
I'll tell you that.
You gotta try.
Is that even a better jump than, like, from up here? Well, it's gone now. Is that a spring? Boing.
Boing.
Didn't quite land on the platform.
Didn't quite land on the spring. Oh, good job. Mundungu is moving. And that's the last thing Pomhorse needs, because it's...
Whoa.
The game isn't that much
longer.
longer.
A pretty lady.
She gave him an extra life.
Yeah. Nice.
I mean, I assume we're using some kind of cheat that we did. Oh, maybe... Actually, no. I think the game just didn't have life reduction programmed.
They forgot to put the -1 in or whatever.
Well, it's a prototype. So maybe they were like, this is too hard, let's just, for development, make it so...
Anyone who's going to play this does not need the challenge of it.
Okay,
what the hell?
We're gonna push this block.
Doing up here.
We're gonna push this block all the way over there. Like, oh!
I cleared your blocks. I can't see what you're drawing. It's over. It's done.
I wasn't drawing anything.
Oh, but you were saying this block.
Not the one that we were pushing.
Okay.
It was already happening. What's this block on the right?
Pom's got the blocks.
What? The thing.
The ghost is out.
Oh.
It lowered too much. Mundungu can't get under.
Why did you lower it at all? Oh god. What's the goal even?
I mean, is it hiding behind?
Like here?
Yeah. This is not the... Is this the person who chases you when they see you, or is this someone who just walks back and forth?
I think it's someone... I mean, it has to be, right?
Yeah.
But no, it's not, because the person that chases you is like, runs into walls a lot. Wait, we solved the puzzle? Was it under the block?
I don't know what happened.
I think it was under the block that we moved. Yeah.
Okay. Very silly. Time for a bunch of spike jumps from Pomhorse. Fails the first one. They're quite tall.
I'll just place the platform there.
Do you have a place to walk behind this tree is blocking this?
I don't think so. See here, there's room here. I think these are just one high. I mean, you can also just jump over the spikes, but the other one would have worked too, I think.
Pomhorse gets a little bit too close to the little hoods riding red. Big jump from Mundungu. There is a 13-room gap between the players at this point. Mundungu's just building and building.
Yeah, not stopping. Oh, these are gonna crumple. Or not.
They are shaped differently.
Oh,
that one crumbles.
What?
The more solid-looking one is the crumble one. It's a prototype.
Oh, maybe should have timed that. Yeah. That's a...
You see how you were carried by the ghost as you died, though? I think that's a clue that if you were to, like, put a block on the ghost's head, you could then stand on the block and then get ferried around.
I feel like it's also just a clue how the game was programmed.
Sure.
But, I mean, we're pressing the switch, and then this thing's gonna lift or whatever. Something's gonna happen.
You're gonna actually beat the level when you go inside there. We have not seen a player drop a block mid-air.
Ooh, I don't know.
But I don't know if it's for lack of trying.
Oh, this is the trailer level from Portal. It's a bit here.
Mm-hmm. And that is where the similarities end. All right. You can probably notice this is the castle now instead of the wood.
Oh. Should be the castles. Was it more? It looks more like it's the...
Well, Mundungu has found the very center of this block, so...
Casile.
Casile. Wow. Mundungu really getting quite close to this angry lady, whoever she is.
I think wants to bait her here.
Whoa! Baits her.
Nice.
Oh, she's so fast!
Oh,
She saw that coming. Pomhorse trying to do a ridiculous jump. Oh my god, maybe it would work because they nudged that block. Yeah, that's pretty much what Mundungu did. They nudged that block and then they went, wait a minute. And they
Can you
changed their whole
maybe
strategy.
drop a block here? So that you can stand here without her getting you? Then you can do a
So
quick
if
jump.
you are like on the edge of a block, she will come and grab your toesies and yank you off the block and eat you or whatever she does. So you would have to be right in the center of it, or it would need to create a wall that you were utilizing. And you can just outrun her, yeah. Mundungu is thinking about it.
He's doing what I was thinking.
Created the wall.
Yeah, this guy's not a Red Riding Hood. This is like a zombie.
Yeah. Some kind of hockey mask serial killer type guy.
Jason? What's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I guess it checks enemy collision before it checks collision with the end of the level.
I like how the enemy turned to the right after killing Mundungu. Like, oh, I just ran into a wall.
What was that? Some sort of interaction. Oh well. Pomhorse did a pretty good job of clearing the previous level. It was one of those, like, do this tricky jump sort of things, and they did it pretty fast.
It's still so far behind.
44
What was this block?
is a big number.
What?
It's quite close to the big number that is 50, the end of the goal.
Well, don't push the enemy where you want to go.
What has happened? Where is it? Is it still there? Okay.
Like an optical illusion.
Pomhorse has a block. Not sure what to do. Hits a spike.
I think it's just this block up here.
My mind is on, hey, is this spike any different than this spike?
No idea.
Maybe one you can put a platform on because it rests like a bed of nails.
Jump that Mundungu is trying to? I think it will work. Mundungu has jumped over two tile gaps before.
Yup. Wow, actually made it look easy. You raise the gate.
Oh my god, rough level. Is that running around? Is this really it? This can't be it. Boing. I mean, I guess this is like the little breather, you know? Oh my god, where is the finish? I mean, this platform is touching it, I guess, so we're dropping down onto the moving platform.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Too late.
It's, these are aligned with the back wall down to this.
Yeah. Like how you gave it an angle.
Yeah, that was definitely not intended.
Okay, so we're gonna pick up this block. Where do we jump from there? Here? Well, I think it's the right jump, though.
Where is the exit? I think it's a straight shot along that axis.
I think so.
So, like, is the block, nudged off the edge here? Is that all you need to make the jump?
I don't know if you can nudge a block when you place it.
It doesn't just appear under you?
I think
Or it gets locked to the square you're
I
on?
think it's gonna be here. And then we'll just have to make this jump. Yeah, there we go.
A makeable jump. 49, 2 rooms left.
But this is actually a really comfortable level. We could... Oh.
Pomhorse has made it to the highest point of the level, the most significant, and is like, well, wait, where's the exit?
Room 50! We're gonna beat this level and then it's done. We're gonna get one...
We finally get a new song and then it's gonna end?
Yeah. Sorry.
Buttons hit.
That was
Just a
easy.
Couple of spike jumps.
That's it?
Easy peasy. Mundungu is done. 26:31, the official SRL time. A commanding performance in Pinocchio for the Game Boy.
Was this raced before? I'm really curious about this.
It must have been, if it was in Mystery Tournament. I don't think we're so diligent as to go through submissions to previous Mystery Tournaments that were possibly rejected and be like, let's take a look at this, and oh yes, actually it does work.
We're back on this music. Sorry, everyone.
It's hard to find AOPGB.
The Adventures of...
It's been raced 4 times, including a beat the game in 48 minutes by Blecky.
I don't even see it. It's not in the game list, or it has a
It
wrong
was
name.
linked in the chat. That's how I found it.
Oh, because someone misnamed it and called it Adventures of Pinocchio when it's The Adventures of Pinocchio.
You would spot that misnomer if you looked at the title in SRL. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah.
I think this is probably the better song. It's just, it's not something I want to listen to on loop for 28 minutes. This ghost do be guarding this exit.
Mundungu just went there. And then the ghost
Yeah.
changed its mind on where it wants to go.
I would assume there's some way to interact with these mounds. You like press the button and they go away or something. Oh no, there's a button that kills the ghost. Right, we learned about the button killing, the ghost killing button. There's a Pinocchio killing ghost and a ghost killing button.
Ghost killing button throws pie.
Ooh.
The way you move on the ghost is funny.
I see two exciting things. One, another give game for the upcoming match, and two, Mundungu in the waiting room. So I'm going to grab him. Hello, Mundungu.
Yeah.
This was a... So we've been pulling games from previous mystery tournaments, and we're calling it MT Flashback. And I feel like we flashed all the way back with this one.
Oh, really? What's the last time? When was it run last?
Oh, I'm not sure. This is the feeling I have, and I'm wondering if you share it.
I've never seen this game, so...
Well, if anyone would have possibly seen it, someone who's been around since the beginning, I think has the best chance.
Yeah. It does feel like a classic MT game, but it probably would have been one of the better ones back in the day.
Oh, only MTX. Which was about 6 years ago, I guess, which is a long time. Difficult for me to process. Oh, yes. That's how much time has passed. Sorry, just having a moment.
That's like new school, right?
Yeah. In some sense. But it shouldn't. It feels like the new school should not have been 6 whole years ago. So let's talk the game. It's isometric. Did you feel like you were able to see where things really were in space?
Nope. Don't make isometric platformers. Bad idea. But it was pretty much trial and error. There were a couple screens where you could like trace the tiles. Like, okay, this one's 5 tiles over, so it's probably in this lane. But just by looking at the screen, no, you have no idea.
We definitely did see a couple of... you just were like, well, I'm gonna jump here and we're gonna see what happens. And you're not even close. But you don't know till you try.
Figured out what to do after like level 6 or so. There's like an early level where it looked like I had to make a very obvious diagonal jump, but it was just a straight jump. And then I figured out how to play the game. But at least like Solstice has shadows and stuff where you can see. But this is just, I don't know. This one's tough.
You try to, like Solstice, drop a block in midair and then like jump off of it and do some shenanigans?
Yeah, you can't drop the block in midair.
Okay, we were wondering.
There would have made a couple levels very easy. But like, I think there was one where you just had to drop down. So there's one where you had a block and you had to drop down on spikes, but you also had to go down 1 tile. So if you could just drop the block there, then you just drop it anywhere and you're good. But you had to line it up.
Yeah. We're on this level now in the castle where the fastest Little Red Riding Hood you've ever seen is waiting for you on the other side of a spike. You were able to put down a wall at just the last moment and sort of hide behind it and use it as cover.
Yeah, I have no idea how you're supposed to beat that one.
One of our testers solved it by just running and jumping good. Like, you can just go if you do it perfect.
Okay.
But who knows what they really want here.
Maybe it's a couple pixels easier or something if you put the block down where I did. I'm not sure. But yeah, there were a lot of levels like that where it felt like this is probably not the intended solution, but who knows?
It very much was a sort of Wild West sort of feeling with this game. Like, it. Sometimes there are games where learning what they want you to do is a good way to move through a level, and this one felt like absolutely not. You should be inventing your own madness as you go.
Yeah. And that one level with the ghost and the 5 really tall pillars in the block that you could push diagonally. That felt... I don't know if that was supposed to happen. Felt like the pushing block diagonally thing felt like a glitch or something.
It's hard
I don't
to
know. Because it was
everything
really
feels
easy
a little
to
bit
beat
like a
the
glitch.
level. When you do it diagonally, you just like ignore the whole level and then push it by the spikes.
Uh-huh. I mean, even like basic mechanics, like you step on a button to make ghosts disappear at one point, and like that seemed like a glitch at first, just because there was like little. First of all, it didn't look like a button. Second of all, why would a button kill ghosts? Third of all, there's no animation or sound, or it just kind of happens.
Yeah. Yeah, that was in a couple levels. There's a lot of trolling in this game for sure.
Oh, what? Pomhorse dropped the block, which served as a barrier to prevent
Oh.
Little Red.
Yeah, I just saw that. I'm a little bit behind.
Very smooth. Very cool. So clearly, given that you said isometric platformers should not be made, probably not a game that you're super into.
At least this was more platformy than puzzly. I was expecting a puzzle game, and this was mostly an isometric platformer with a tiny amount of puzzling. This is the level I was talking about. Like, I have no idea how you're supposed to do this level.
Yeah, you just did a spike jump, which we were...
Wait, you can shove that block diagonally. It's to get
Oh.
it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to shove it diagonally. Otherwise you can't get it down there. Okay, yeah. Maybe that's intended, I don't know. Oh, can you just go through there?
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
You just gotta trap this guy against the
I
wall or
get it.
whatever.
Okay.
Oh, it's so funny though. The way that the way that this tower lines up like pixel perfect with this thing here is really classic isometric nonsense.
Yeah, we're doing the exact same thing here. It's like ignore the level.
So if not isometric platformer, then what sort of game would you like to draw in your next Mystery Tournament match?
Any normal platformer, non-Bubsy platformer is good. Like ones where you don't go super fast and die instantly.
Right, I feel you.
Those are
And, like,
always good. And like just random ball games, racing games. Those are all good.
a wide variety. Hopefully, I mean,
Yeah,
you would
anything
think-
but puzzle I'm pretty happy with.
Yeah, there is a lot of those. But there should be a lot of some of that other stuff too. So you've got a pretty good chance, I think. I love your distinction of like platformers, but not those platformers.
Yeah,
Normal
Bubsy ones are.
platformers.
I hate the platformers like Bubsy where you can go really fast, but you're supposed to go really slow, or you die.
Right. Yeah.
It's like
And
Sonic,
just-
you can at least just be invincible, or you have 2 hit points. So
Yeah. Well, you sort of have like infinite hit points if you're
yeah,
recollecting. So Pomhorse is not pushing this thing all the way and is making a hard jump even
Well,
harder.
it's a really tight jump. Well, it has to go. Yeah, it has to go all the way to the bottom for sure. Otherwise, there's just 3 spikes in a row. But I think it's like a really tight jump because the first spike trap is kind of higher. You can't like go all the way to the edge of the platform.
I wonder why they are not pushing it all the way. Is there something that they're misunderstanding about the layout of the room over there?
I think they might be trying to land on the platform to the left
This thing?
first. The opening.
Oh, I don't know what you're watching. It might take a while for it to show up.
Yeah, that thing. It's pretty late here. Yep, there it is. Oh no! Oh. Oh man. I guess that must be a like turn jump that you're supposed to do once you get up there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think that's
can't
what they
really
want.
tell.
I
That's
think
lined
this
up.
goes here and is lined up with this, so you would need to go over one.
Okay.
I say, and then but you're not. If you look at the Discord thing, then you'll be able to see us drawing and closer to real
Oh, yeah.
time.
That's true.
But I suppose that's only if you're willing to be here and hang out for a little bit. I never know when people would rather get going, so I never know when to just end an interview or not.
Well, fun is pretty easy, so like.
Oh. Okay, we're gonna get an intended finish, sort of, but that jump is hard.
Yeah, that one's probably harder than just jumping over the level.
So we had a pretty difficult jump to the ledge, and then a harder jump there.
Yeah.
When an easier than both jumps exists across the bottom. Yeah, I want to say Pomhorse bonked their head on the ceiling.
Anything where you have to turn while you're in the air is incredibly difficult in this game.
In which case, like, are you meant to push this block through the gap? But then, like, the skull is there, and that seems really annoying. What?
That was crazy.
We're out of here.
Wait, did they... I don't even know what happened. It didn't look like they turned.
I was drawing on some other screen. I didn't actually see what happened.
Looked like
just
they
a
jumped
big
straight
jump.
across, and then... I don't know. I think this level's just completely trial and error. It's not like you're gonna know when you're down there. It's just...
Right, you fall behind the spikes, and it's just like, and then you end up back at the start, and you're like, okay, I didn't make it.
Oh, man. Is this ROM like hacked or something? Because you just have infinite lives. We didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, this is a prototype, so it's maybe they just like didn't worry about having lives that count down or whatever, and it never came out, but it did get reskinned and then actually released as a tie-in game for a German cartoon.
Okay. Makes sense.
Otifanten, a game based off of I'm going to use the word famous. I don't know, maybe Maurice can correct me if famous is too strong.
In the 90s, very famous German comedian.
Yeah, Otto
der Ostfriese. He's recently got a hit song. I think it's like top 10 in Germany because someone remixed one of his older songs, and it's a jam.
Nice. So here they intend for you to do 2 tile spike jumps, it seems.
Oh, really? Wait.
Like, the layout is really kind of... It's got this sort of spiral.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
You just carry the block the whole time, all the way around.
Yeah. But those 2 tile spike jumps are pretty mean.
Yeah, they are. It's just basically the same jump at the end of that last level that took forever.
Right.
And I think this is the last real level of the game, and then there's a couple troll levels. That's it.
Just 2 tricky jumps. And then that last jump, I think you got that one first try.
Yeah. I guess it's basically a third one. But I'm pretty sure the last one is a lot easier because you can just coyote jump it, kind of. You can't coyote jump these other ones because you'll get hit by the spikes.
Right. Looks like one of the racers in the next match, which is coming up very shortly, by the way, they said they just need to step away for a sec, so We're not stepping on anyone's toes by watching the finish here from Pomhorse. Oh, I think Pomhorse is trying to do a grab the block and jump on it, or jump off of it at the same time.
That might be a thing. I don't know.
It's a thing in Solstice.
Probably very tight in this game, if it's a thing. Oh, they just stopped holding forward. Pretty sure that was it.
Jumps like this are so tough, right? Like if the game is if you do, like you said, the sort of coyote time, get to the edge of the platform, right? Have Mega Man's toes support his body weight on the edge of the platform. You have this really clear visual cue of when to go. And here you're jumping from some arbitrary point in the middle of the platform. It becomes a lot harder to know when to hit the button.
You can't even really see the platform over there either.
Right.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay. Just got two of them in a row.
Oh, you can put the block down off center.
Yeah, you can lean. I didn't realize that. Oh yeah, I guess this is a real level. Forgot about this one. Kind of.
Oh, couldn't read. Yeah, the platforms had carried them a little bit to the left, so just the isometric.
Just gotta jump really fast. I know that works too. And this is a fake level.
Jumps. Are these spikes recessed in the floor?
I think so.
Yeah. And that's the clear. Well done, Pomhorse. I'm seeing the other racers are readied up.
All right.
So I think maybe we're gonna rush it along here. Mundungu, congratulations! Thank you so much for coming back once again to Mystery Tournament. You kept the streak alive.
See how long it goes. At least shooting for 20.
Ooh, a good goal. So thank you so much for also coming out and racing and talking to us.
All right. Yep.